Okay then, this one's a shout out to Dave Oldham for allowing me to borrow his brand new Brocock Concept Lite. Now what I've got on the table in front of me is one of the original Brocock concepts from 10 years back. The first one that was introduced was the Brocock Concept, and you can see a video from Mark Camosio on one of his Gunmark channels on YouTube, and it shows the original Brocock, which has got a bolt at the back which is basically a thumb cocking bolt. This one is a bit later edition, it's got a side bolt on it. On this particular rifle I've modified it myself, it's got a ultra-os regulator on it, and the bolt on the side is not standard, that's from the Falcon. So that is one of the old original Brococks. Well, you may think back a few years back and Daystate actually bought Brocock. Since then they've gone very tactical on the rifles for all the Brocock brands. Well, the new one, the Brocock Concept Lite, is more assault rifle looking, and this is what it looks like. Now, as you can see, a lot more tactical looking, more like a military assault rifle. The actual rifle, what makes it stand out, I think, on this one is the adjustable book pad at the back, which slides in and out, which accommodates your length of pull. So this rifle will suit anybody from a junior right up to the largest adult. Also, it's got an AK pistol grip, and with the AR book pad and the AK pistol grip, you can actually customise it yourself. You can add your own grips and your own book pads. So that's the adjustability in the grip and the book. It's a bullpup design because the trigger is in front of the action. Not too far, but the sear linkage goes back, right back there, so when you pull the trigger it fires it. Lovely little rifle, suitable for hunting, and what makes it stand out against the other Brococks that's been out recently is how light the hammer is to cock. It's so light and easy to cock. Well, from what I've had words with Tony about, he said the way they've managed to do that is they've made the hammer heavier and the spring lighter. So that means they get a light cock action on the rifle. So that is those different modifications. A new spring hammer system, but it has, and on the 177 and the 22, it's still got the Harper slingshot hammer system in it. It's also got fitted the Huma regulator, and it's also got an air gauge on the front of the cylinder, so you can see what pressure is left in the rifle. On this particular rifle, the cylinder is at 150 cc. Fill pressure is around 200 bar, although it can go a bit higher than that. It comes in 177, 22 and 25. Now, as far as I know, the 2.25s don't include the Harper slingshot system, the hammer system. For some reason it's not available in 0.25. Shot count's pretty good as well. This one that Dave owns is a 2.2, and you'll get 150 shots at 12 foot-pounds. I've actually fired the 2.5, and it's an amazing little rifle. And the cocking's no different on that to what it is on this. The weight of this rifle is 6.5 pounds. Length of it is 33 inches. Barrel length is 17-inch barrel, and it's fully shrouded, and it works really well. One was down at the club yesterday. Dave shot it, and I was surprised how quiet it is. When you've got a pellet in, it's a bit noisy when there's no pellet in it, but with a pellet in, this is unloaded. That's the shroud. It's got an 1/2 inch UNF thread on it, which allows you to fit silencer moderator. So it's backyard friendly, in sub 12 foot-pounds with a shroud. If you want to make it even quieter, that is far quiet, that is. Really quiet. So that is the size of the cylinder. The safety catch is like on the other Brococks. It's a little paddle in front of the trigger, and it's marked red for on, firing off. So it's on at the moment. When you push it over to the left, it will fire. Great little rifle. It's got Picatinny rails underneath for your bipod. It's got a Picatinny rail on either side for all their accessories. So just to show you, you've got a little torch there I can put on it, so you can add torches to it. The actual bipod I've got on it now is a standard bipod. You can fit any bipod on it, or you could fit something like this, which is like an assault rifle in a way. Just to let you show you what I mean. This is pretty. One of these would be pretty good in the field if you was going hunting. Be easy to hold. So just a handle on it like that gives you a good rest. But say that's a bipod as well. So you've got plenty of options with these rifles with Picatinnies and everything. Let's see. What else can I say about it? It's got 2 power settings where it normally is. You've got set on high when it's right the way up, or when it's down, that's low. And that's basically about it, I think. Can't think of anything else I've missed. Say on the Bantam, you've got the pressure in the cylinder and the regulator pressure gauge on, but this one hasn't. This is more like the Brocock Compato rather than the Bantams. So this is more or less based around the Compato, but it's come on quite a bit. Like I say, the weight's only 6.5 pounds unscoped and without any accessories on it. So add two pounds, so you only go up to 8.5 pounds when it's fully spec'd out. So a great little rifle. So what I'll plan to do next, I'll do some chronograph testing, and I'll also do some testing for the sound with the shroud and with it moderated, and then tomorrow I'll be down the range and do some range tests with it, do some group tests with different pellets, and we'll see how it shoots. It's a 10-shot magazine in 177 and 2.2, and I believe it's a 9-shot in 2.5. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's 9 in 2.5. But yeah, lovely little rifle, and I'm sure you'll be seeing more of this soon. I do intend to buy one of these myself. The scope on it fitted at the moment is the MTC Optics Cobra F1, which is a first focal plane scope. I will do a review on this, and in the next couple of weeks I'll be getting the new F1 Cobra, which is a 6-24 by 50 scope. So it's got more zoom on it. This one is a 4-16 by 50, but nice little reticle, and it's illuminated. The retail price on the actual MTC Cobra F1 is around £230, and the King Cobra, when that comes out, that will be around £400. if you go to your different registered firearms dealer, I'm sure they can do a decent package if you buy a scope and your rifle and your bags and everything. So you'll get a good price, I'm sure. But don't take my word for it. Go down to your local gun shop and ask to have a look at it and have a feel of it. But really impressed how good it is. Like I say, with it being adjustable on the back here, see, that's way too much for me when it's out. So designed for basically a gorilla, so you could be like 7 foot tall and your arm would fit. For me, it's there, probably halfway out. If you've got a young kid or you're not very big, all the way in. But yeah, lovely little rifle. So that is the Brocock Concept Lite in 2.2. Okay then, I've actually got, it's not going to be brilliant, but I've actually got a sound recorder decimeter on my phone. I'll be using that app on that. I'll leave it just there. Well, the background noise when we're talking is probably around 61, 65. So what I'm going to do now is take a shot. Barely registered. So quiet, I don't think it's even picking it up. Okay then, I'm in the workshop now. I'm going to do some chronograph tests with the Brocock Concept Lite. I'm going to use 3 different pellets: a light pellet, a medium pellet and a heavy pellet. Pellets I'll be using for the light ones are the 13 point so many grains Falcon Accuracy Plus, that's the light one. I'll be using the Daystate Rangemaster Sovereigns at 15.9 grains, and I'll be using the heavy 18 grain Air Arms Diablo Fields. I'll fire 10 shots with each pellet at the high power, and I'll fire 10 shots with each pellet on the low power, and we'll see what comes back. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the trigger's fantastic on this one. It's breaking at around 15.8 ounces, and that is factory set. They do suggest that if you do reset it, see a gunsmith or whatever, you can adjust it yourself. It's got a first and second stage screws under the trigger guard. You don't need to take the stock off, I don't think. But you don't really need to adjust the trigger. It's fantastic from what I can see, straight off the shelf. So they've got that just right. So I'll get on with the chronographing test now, and we'll see what results we get. Okay then. First up is the Falcon Accuracy Plus on full power. We'll see what we get. .608. .609. 606. 610. 610. 603. 609. 606. 604. That could be the last one. 602. That's it. Okay. What I'll do now, turn it down to low power. We'll see what we're getting. Okay, again, Falcon Accuracy Plus on low power. 392. 394. Error. 400. 403. 399. 404. 399. 402. 402. That's it. Okay then, so that was the Falcon Accuracy Plus. Next up will be the Daystate Rangemaster Sovereigns at 15.9 grains. Same again, I'll do first 10 shots on full power and the second 10 shots on low power. Daystate Rangemaster Sovereign full power. 566. 558. 564. 565. 560. 561. 548. 558. 560. 559. Okay, I'll do the same again on low power. Okay then, Daystate Rangemaster Sovereign, low power, 370, 362, 368, 376, 373, 373, 371, 369, 364, 372. That's it. Okay. Final pellet in the test will be the air arms field heavies at 16 grains, 18 grains. Okay then, air arms field Diablo heavies at 18 grains on high power. 532, 521, 525, 527, 523, 521, 523, 519, 524, 521. That's it. Okay. Same pallet, but this time on low power. Okay, the air arms 18 grains at low power. 342, 341, 339, 339, 341, 340, 340, 343, 339, that could be the last one, 340, that's it. Okay, so that concludes the chronograph testing with the Brocock Concept Lite, using the light, medium and heavy pellets in high and low power. Well, this is the first part of the review finished with. In part 2 I'll be testing the rifle out on the range, seeing how it groups and seeing what pellet it likes the best. So we'll see you soon.